5:10. 7. Okay. Okay. Bukola, thank you so much. Thank you. We're currently at the LAUTECH Teaching Hospital, precisely with the Chief Medical Director and his team, who have been doing a wonderful job taking care of those children since they got here 2 days ago. As you're aware, 25 out of the 39 children have been discharged, leaving 8 of them currently in the hospital, and all the adults who were there have also been discharged and reunited with their spouses. So this morning, we want to find out how the journey has been for the CMD and his team since they took delivery of those children and their teachers. And then at this point in time, where exactly are we? Because we know that Nigeria and Nigerians hardly pay deserving attention to therapy, especially after treatment. So our main focus is what happens after treatment in LAUTECH. So Professor Olawale Olakule is the Chief Medical Director of LAUTECH Teaching Hospital. We're here with him. He will take us through that journey and tell us what plans they have for post-treatment for those children especially, and their teachers who must have been extremely traumatized. Professor, thank you so much for having us, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, good people of Oyo State. And I want to say congratulations to all of us for the safe release or rescue of the abducted teachers and students from Oriire local government of Oyo State. And I want to say a good kudos to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, for giving us the platform and the opportunity to contribute our own quota in this hospital to the welfare of the people of Oyo State in general. Having said that, the preparation to care for the rescue people started 4 weeks ago. We anticipated it. A team was set up that consisted of doctors in various areas of specializations, nurses, senior ones in particular, clinical psychologists with bias for children and adolescents, pharmacists, laboratory scientists, physiotherapists, D2 drivers and security personnel. We anticipated it and we prepared adequately for it. And least I forgot to mention the medical social workers. The transition from Ibadan to Ogbomoso was seamless, and there was synergy between the state and the teaching hospital, so we were able to receive them effortlessly. And they came in around 8:30 Monday evening, and our team of personnel were already on ground to receive them, and they walked throughout the night to assess and treat those that require urgent attention. At least I forgot to say that the initial care started from the 2nd Mechanized Division in Ibadan Hospital, and they did well to transfer the entire folders to us, so there was no communication gap in the care of all the abducted people. We set out to do 3 things. 1, to identify those that are critically ill from one disease or the other. We also assess their psychological state, vis-a-vis post-traumatic stress syndrome they must have been exposed to. And then we look at the socioeconomic condition that surround each of the patients. And each of them were assessed. And at the end of 24 hours, those that were fit to be reunited to their family were 25 in number, were 25 in number, so leaving 8 children and 1 of the adults. And the re-evaluation of those ones are still ongoing, and their treatment. And we believe that in the shortest possible time, they will be reunited with their family. Now, we know that part of the healing process starts from being united with the community. And that's what we strive to do in the shortest possible time, and in line with the directive and the wish of the executive governor of Oyo State. Beside hospital care, we have a long-term follow-up program for them, and it will be championed by the medical social worker and the doctors involved to follow them up, be at home, and also those that need further follow-up in the hospital. So the arrangement has been made for that, and we'll follow it up diligently. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor. Now, talking about following it up, sir, I know that most of them are in rural areas, especially in Oriire local government. This is the one short south, right?
North.
Or north, okay. It's quite a distance from this place. And we know that if they had issues before, now it's compounded with what they have gone through. Now, are there mechanisms to reach them? Peradventure, they could not afford to access the hospital by themselves. Do you have mechanisms to
The
go
society seems to be well organized through community-based and then faith-based organizations. All their phone numbers were collected, and we've established a link with the communities so that there could be free flow of information. But beside that, we have standby ambulances, 3, that in case there is a need to re-evaluate any of them, we'll do that within the shortest possible time. Oriire is really not far from here. It's just about 15 to 20 minutes drive, contrary to the assumption that people have. But more importantly, we are not just discharging and abandoning them. No, we'll still follow them up within their community to assess them and to see how they are reintegrating back into the society. And for those that are in school, we want to see how they are performing in their academics and so on and so forth. Thank you.
So I want to ask, is there any health center near to them where they are, where they could have immediate care before it escalates to your end?
Oyo State is one of the states that is blessed. And one of the focus of the present government is actually primary health care. There is no local government in Nigeria as of today without, in Oyo State as of today, without a functional primary health center. We've established a two-way communication with the management of the health center so that if there is anything unusual, they could relate with us directly, and their care can be promptly taken up by us.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof.
Thank you.
Before we let you go, their parents who were waiting eagerly for them also have their fair share of trauma. Is there any program to integrate them into what you are doing, to also follow up with them, know their psychological state, and how to help them improve?
One of the things we did yesterday was to address them, which is a form of psychotherapy. Even those that their wards are still in the hospital, they were given opportunity of relating with them, interacting with them, rebonding with them, such that at least their fear is allayed, and will continue to be doing that.
Okay, I was actually about asking because we know that it's not going to be a one-day journey.
No.
Okay, so do you have a threshold of how long you are going to be with them, or how long this program will last, especially for the parents and the spouses of those involved?
When it comes to post-traumatic trauma, no one can really say how long individual responds to trauma differently. And there are those that will surely need a long-term follow-up. There will be individuals that will just be withdrawn, will not communicate. If anybody, just replaying the whole thing in their head. And such ones need a very long-term follow-up. Our specialists have identified those categories, and we've mapped things out, and due diligence is being done to ensure that none is lost to follow-up.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
I think that's about it for now. We will still find time to return when need be. And I do hope that health workers who will also be going here would also have some measure of security, because there's a lot of gap that has been, noticed now. And I'm sure that the state government and all stakeholders will be doing everything to plug those holes. And I do hope that from your end too, you are also working in hand with relevant ministries and security agencies.
Sure we are. You all observed that there is a palpable presence of security personnel, DSS, police, civil defense within the hospital, both clothed and unclothed. So the security of the staff and the patient is assured. And let me use the opportunity to thank Channels Television for being professional in their approach to gathering information. There are scrupulous individuals that sneak in and take videos and put it online, which to me is unethical, is a breach of privacy of the patient. And whatever one does, one should always take the privacy and the concern of the patient as of paramount importance, not just seeking followers. So I thank you for being professional in your approach, and I pray other media houses will emulate such. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor.